Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Panthers coming off a 26-17 victory over South Dakota State. The Panthers did it on the road. They now get ready for a home game against third-ranked Southern Illinois. Coach, your linebackers playing so well over the course of the season. You were without Spencer Cuvalier on Saturday, Bryce Flater, Riley Van Wy, Alfonso Lambert. Those three guys really stepped up and played a tough game Saturday.
They did. They were all over the field. They were great in coverage, and those play action passes against them, they were really going after them, and they did a great job picking them up and rolling with them. And I tell you what, our defensive line once again did a great job up front, allowing them to go downhill to make the tackles.
What's the biggest challenge for those linebackers when you're without a guy like Cuvalier?
Well, it's who's going to be the communicator on the field, because that communication factor happens before the snap, and it takes away from your play if it isn't instinctive. And Riley took the reins of being the communicator. Bryce played a great game, but somebody had to make those calls, and Riley was the one.
Early in the football game, UNI lost the availability of Benny Sapp due to a targeting call. Edwin Dearman, redshirt freshman, comes in, played fantastic there at safety.
He did, and that was complete. It was unknown what was going to happen on that, because he hasn't played. And we know what Edwin can do. It was just, what was Edwin going to do in a real game, in a real big situation, and he came through phenomenally.
And they went after him a couple of times. He stepped up to the challenge. Corby Sander back there in that safety spot. He's a good communicator as well to help everybody out on the corners and in the back.
Corby's tough. Corby's getting better every day. Corby's a leader on the back end and just consistent in his play, consistent in his communication. But Edwin was the one that stood out to me because of what he was asked to do, and to do at the level he did it at.
We have a story coming up on Austin Evans, as Austin's a guy, he's bounced around to some different positions, but really solidifying himself as a corner.
He is. He's a very good corner, and they went after him again. And but I tell you what, he's an experienced corner. He's a talented corner, so he knows how to use his experience.
The defense will get tested this coming Saturday against third-ranked Southern Illinois. We'll have more with Coach Farley in the matchup on the Salukis coming up right after this. Now, that story on Austin Evans.